Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, brand new wig. This was the wig I was talking about in my, I think it was my highlighters first impression video or my recent KKW video. Either which way, I did mention I was going to get 2 new wigs. One of them was this lavender one, and then technically my mum had one come in for her but via me. Platinum icy white blonde wig, but she's only using it specifically for a storm look. Just karate, and they have a some sort of an event that's coming up. I think it might be preparation for Halloween because we're approaching Halloween again, apparently, according to people across the internet. So I did order a wig, a little bit more blonde, like with a tiny bit of shadow root, but a lot blonder at the top here. This is more of an ombre one, I mean duh. And as soon as I pulled out the package and started straightening it, because it was just a little bit more wavier than this, I was thinking, I look like Daisy Perkins in this. I have obviously absolutely no issue with. She's beautiful and quite an icon as well. So I did get this wig from Light in the Box, and I was lucky to get it to ship. Well, it's already going to ship for 24-hour shipping. So normally with the certain type of wigs you search up or browse up, or if it comes up in suggestions, it will say ships in 24 hours, so you can receive the wig even quicker, or you can contact the company. But I just tend to find one that I know that will arrive in a couple of weeks, or at the very least like in a week's time, because I'm still in Australia. Obviously they're still from China. But anyway, that was a lot of ramble, probably unnecessary. This is from Light in the Box, my go-to wig website. I'll eventually invest in other wig websites. Powder Room apparently seems to be pretty popular. I'm mainly going to be doing a first impressions on the Chloe Ciate London palettes, basically her collaboration. They were out of stock for quite some time, but obviously just recently, like about a month ago or so, they came back in stock, so I got my hands on it while I could, especially from the Mecca website, which is like an Australian version of Sephora. Although, like I said a million times, we do actually have a Sephora, one over in a city, which is Melbourne, and one over in Sydney. This is going to be a first impressions, but first let's just get to the base. And also first, let's pin the hair back, or the wig back. So I love this wig. I used to have quite an obsession with ombre wigs. In fact, I used to have ombre hair, now I have silver hair. Although technically, I technically have blonde hair, but I have a silver dye, except has that tone on top of it. Okay, so first things first, to moisturize. Now I'm going to be using my jojoba oil to moisturize because I still can't find my freaking blush one. About 2 pumps serves my face well. And I am in winter, so quite a lot of oils will do me well. And even though I do have naturally oily skin, still. Oh, what else? Like just across the lips. And speaking of, I am going to put some of my Lush lip balm because it's directly in front of me, so we can't miss it by much. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly time lapse through my base. Now that you guys are brought up to speed under my eyes, I'm just now going to prime with my Nikki Tutorials Too Faced Shadow Assurance Primer. I'm just going to blend that out with my paddle brush. I'm just quickly using my beauty sponge again and some powder. Set over it. Okay, so now to bust out this palette. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. I mean, I'm sure everyone else before me has seen it all before I have. So in the back of the box does have all the eyeshadows, a picture of Chloe like in a animated style, ultra blendable and high colour payoff, plus a signature, a barcode. Each of the shades, which is Skinny Dip, Unconditional, On Fire, Queen Bee, Shine Bright, Vacay, My Try, Be Sassy, Jet Setter, Happy, Dainty, Fierce, Flirt, Daydream and Own It. So I do remember Shannon XO doing a video on this. I take a screenshot because I was looking for inspiration for what video I could do. I mean, for the makeup part of it. Not sedating. So hopefully I still got the screenshot. It's a bit of an awkward I'm gonna turn down the exposure so you can see better. But this is basically the makeup look. It's very purple based. She used quite a lot of purples. So hopefully you guys can see quite clearly. When I was looking at the that's the palette, I want the box. So when I was looking at the palette, I mean the colours at the back here, they sort of did have a bit more of a brown look to them. There's a lot more, definitely way more true to a purple tone in the palette. It has way more purple tones. I'm definitely inspired by something that Shannon XO has done. I will be playing with the neutrals first, just to, you know, get started a little bit, but then I will start dabbling into the, obviously, the other shades. So starting off with, of course, Skinny Dip, which is a nice transition tone, which reminds me a lot of Painkiller. And then touch this into my crease. I also have my ring lights, which are on about 3 turns, so that you guys can still see a bit. So I can also allow the true colour natural lighting in. This definitely reminds me of Painkiller. It is pigmented, it's just a very, very faded shade naturally, because it is specifically meant to be a transition tone from the crease. But you can definitely obviously see the difference. I am also making sure to bring the depth into my inner corner, because I kind of plan to do a subtle cut crease, like a half-assed one. And now that it's blended up to the Asgard Gods, I'm now going to take some of On Fire. Okay, so obviously my makeup isn't going to come out exactly like Shannon's, but basically it's an inspired look. We're not necessarily aiming to copy her. Now I'm going to start taking some of Flirt. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of Daydream onto that outer V. And with using this colour cosmetics brush to cut the crease. Okay, so now that's down, I am going to take a little bit of Jet Setter, which is this shade here, and sort of soften this line. So my cut crease is definitely not as hard as I want it to be, but there's not too much I can do about that really, but you know, you can see what I've done. I'm going to take a little bit of Vacay and just start it on my eyelid. Okay, so it has shown up but not as much as I want it to, so I'm going to take some of Shine Bright and just pretty much add on top. So I like how that's come out. I'm going to take, with my pencil brush, I'm going to take some of Vacay again and just use it as an inner corner highlight. So that I can't see. It's like a shit ton of dust that's hard to jump onto my mirror. Okay, so with my fluffy brush again, the smaller one, I'm going to take Flirt again and run that under my lash line. So I can see in the picture Shannon has got a bit of rose gold glitterness to her eyes, so I'm going to take my one from Ciate, it's a gel liner. Just going to run a brief amount of it under my lash line. Okay, so even though it's technically not really eye safe, I am going to take my Court K liquid lipstick and my eyeliner brush. I'm going to do my eyeliner with it. because Shannon has got a little space purple and black. Okay, so that is my eyeliner done. So now I'm just going to take this flat squatty brush and some of the black from the AB Heritage Pro palette. And I'm actually going to line my lower lash line. Okay, that is my eyeliner done, obviously. And now I am just going to take the same eyeshadow brush from Color Cosmetics. I'm going to take some of Vacay, use that as my brow bone highlight. To intensify that by the smidgest amount, I am going to also take some of the Mia from one of Renaissance palettes. Let's go over the top. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick some false lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so whilst my top lashes are dry, I'm going to go in with some bottom lashes, but with mascara. That is mascara done. So I just want to see if there is anything else from this palette that I wish to use. Probably made the palette dirty. Go figure. I'm pretty sure there is actually enough drama on my face. Because that is it from the palette. So I'm so far, I'm really super happy with how the colours have played off. There were some that I found I had to, you know, build up on. Like you also just the lighting, but the really good pigmented products, it shouldn't really matter about the lighting. So now I'm just going to get on with the rest of my face. I'm going to contour and bronze using my Crossbar bronzing kit from Excellent Tour. So my brother has a friend over and he kind of looks a lot like Jake Monroe. I'm just saying. Black hair, same side shave, almost the same piercings. This has one hell of a tattoo around the back of his neck. Highlights. I want to use Aurora, but I had to find that first. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly contour the side of my nose. So whilst I'm waiting for my nose bag to settle, I am going to go in with some of Empowered from XO Beauty, which is refusing to, that's because it's a liquid lipstick. Okay, so all my XO Beauty lipsticks are just starting to hide on me. I'm going to go in with this Rimmel one that I got for my Rimmel full face of Rimmel video. It's a keeper in the shade 200. Okay, so this guys is the completed makeup look. I absolutely love how it came out. I love how deep and purple and smoky it is. Plus the glitter and the lashes, so I really top it off. I'm super happy with the palette. I did find that with a couple of shades I did have to build up on it, but I guess it's because it's not directly from the Ciate London website. It's from Mecca, and Mecca doesn't always have the you know, the most accurate, straight up from the original source type of palette. I still love this palette either way, and not just because it's from Chloe Morello. I do admire her and her quirkiness and her makeup skills, but I got the palette specifically from the colours, not just because another beauty guru put out a palette or collab for the palette. So I absolutely love all the shades. Definitely needed a palette that has a mix of a lot of purples but also a lot of golds, so definitely a lot of warm tones. So yes. So yeah, my final verdict is I love the palette, and that's all there is to say about it. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Ciao! I will also link this wig down below.